Ms. Kosato is a 75-year-old Japanese woman, but when I met her, I couldn't help but be amazed at her youthful appearance. Her smooth skin, upright posture, and bright eyes, reflecting tranquility and wisdom, made me think she was only in her 40s. What's special is that she doesn't use any cosmetic surgery or modern interventions to maintain this look. She doesn't follow Hollywood beauty trends, nor does she use miraculous creams or expensive beauty treatments. She simply lives a very simple yet meaningful life, a peaceful life, with lasting values that the modern world has sometimes forgotten. She shared that her secret to staying young doesn't come from expensive products or technology, but from living slowly, cherishing every moment in life, and always finding peace in every small action. Ms. Kosato is a living testament that age is not something to fear, but rather a part of the process of respecting oneself. Ms. Kosato is not only a woman with a youthful appearance despite her age, but also someone who lives with a strong philosophy that gives her lasting youth and vitality. Her secret is not expensive treatments or miraculous anti-aging products, but a profound life philosophy she calls ikigai, a Japanese term that cannot be precisely translated into English, but it means a reason to get up every morning. This is the reason she can maintain her freshness not just in appearance, but also in spirit, reflected in how she approaches life each day. Ikigai is a traditional Japanese philosophy that helps people find a reason to live and a motivation to exist, not merely to survive, but to live fully. Ms. Kosato always values the simple and meaningful things in life. To her, ikigai is not about fame or materialism, but about simplicity, beauty in life, and the contributions she makes to the community and her family. Every day, she practices this through simple yet meaningful habits, such as creating art, writing letters to her grandchildren, or volunteering at the shrine. She explains that one of the most important things to maintain youth is not to try to avoid aging, but to respect the process. She is not in a hurry in life. Each step she takes, each action she performs is full of tranquility and focus. In a world that is becoming increasingly fast-paced and chaotic, slowing down, savoring each moment, and not being swept away by the rush of time is the secret that helps her stay fresh. She believes that when you live hurriedly, you easily overlook the beautiful things in life. And when you overlook that beauty, you age faster. To her, aging is not something to be afraid of, but a natural part of life that should be embraced and respected. That is why Ms. Kosato always maintains a deep inner peace. She does not allow worries about age or the changing world to tire her. She understands that life is not always easy, but how we face challenges is what helps her maintain balance. She never lets anger, regret, or negative emotions ruin her life. Instead, she focuses on positive things, such as her relationships with friends and family, her hobbies, and the simple yet meaningful daily tasks. Every morning when she wakes up, she feels grateful that she can still do small but valuable things. In particular, Ms. Kosato emphasizes the importance of staying connected with those around her. An important part of her ikigai philosophy is long-lasting and sustainable relationships. She does not live alone in her traditional house in Osaka, but maintains a network of friends who have been with her for over 40 years. She regularly meets them, shares meals, talks, and helps each other through difficult times. According to her, these relationships not only provide spiritual comfort, but also help protect physical health. Scientific research today has also shown that strong social relationships help reduce the risk of diseases like dementia, heart disease, and depression, something Ms. Kosato has experienced and believed in for a long time. She also realizes that nothing is more important than living a purposeful life. She does not live to please others or to meet certain societal standards. She lives for what she loves, and what she feels is meaningful to her. Each day is an opportunity for her to find joy in simple things, from caring for plants in the garden, writing letters to her grandchildren, to participating in volunteer activities. She shares that once you have a reason to wake up every morning, something you love and feel is useful, you will feel young and full of energy, no matter your age. For Ms. Kosato Ikigai is not an abstract concept, but a specific and practical way of living. It is from this philosophy that she has built a simple, serene, yet meaningful life, helping her maintain her youth and health throughout her senior years. To achieve the maximum benefits from massage, not only the right technique is needed, but also patience and consistency, especially for men over 60. Maintaining a daily massage routine not only helps improve sexual health but also brings significant psychological and emotional benefits. However, like any good habit, patience and consistency are key to seeing lasting results. Massage is not a therapy that yields immediate effects. It is a gradual process, with each session resulting in a small but cumulative change over time. Therefore, men need to practice this method regularly and consistently. This requires a high level of commitment and self-discipline. The first results may not be immediately obvious, but with perseverance and daily practice, the body will gradually respond positively. An important factor in performing massage is not rushing. Massage is a relaxation process, not an exercise or task that needs to be completed quickly. Therefore, men need to focus on each step gently, without trying to do everything hastily. The feeling of relaxation and reconnection with the body will only emerge when the body feels comfortable and not stressed. If you feel uncomfortable or cannot perform a massage move completely, don't hesitate to stop and start again the next day. This not only helps the body avoid pressure, but also improves the effectiveness of each massage session. When practicing massage, maintaining the habit is very important. Some people may find it difficult to keep the massage routine regular, especially when they are busy with work or other concerns in life. However, to achieve good results, the massage habit needs to become a part of daily life. This doesn't mean that men must spend too much time on each session, but simply set aside 10-15 minutes each day. This consistency will help the body adapt and begin to respond better, thus yielding visible results in improving sexual health, mental well-being, and self-confidence. One way to help maintain this habit is to create a relaxing space and elements that help recreate the habit. For example, doing massage at the same time every day, like before bed, can help the body adapt easily. Using the same quiet space and soft music can also help men connect with themselves during each session. The body will gradually become accustomed to this, and massage will become an indispensable part of the daily routine. Moreover, to maintain motivation, men can record their progress each day. Small changes, such as feeling more comfortable when doing the massage, improved blood circulation, or even a sense of increased self-confidence and vitality, will be positive signals to encourage oneself to continue this method. When men see clear positive changes in their bodies, they will be even more motivated to continue maintaining the massage habit. Another important factor in maintaining the massage habit is staying optimistic and patient. The process of improving health and mental well-being through massage is not magic, but a process that takes time. Some men may feel discouraged if they don't see immediate results as expected. However, the important thing is not to give up. Every massage session has an effect, no matter how small, but it will accumulate gradually and yield long-term results. Finally, maintaining the massage habit not only helps improve sexual health but also enhances the quality of life. When the body is relaxed, blood circulation improves, and self-confidence is restored. Men will feel healthier, younger, and more energetic. This not only positively impacts marital relationships but also helps improve social relationships, creating an optimistic and happy spirit. The massage habit is not only a method of improving health but also an important step in maintaining a healthy and fulfilling life. In conclusion, patience and consistency in performing massage are important factors in achieving long-term effectiveness. Maintaining this habit not only helps improve sexual health, but also enhances the quality of life in terms of mental health, self-confidence, and a sense of connection with oneself. Ms. Kosato lives by a special life philosophy, one that not only helps her maintain her youthfulness, but also helps her experience life fully. Even as time passes, this philosophy not only helps her preserve her health and youthful appearance, but also shapes how she faces the process of aging with calmness and respect. She sees aging not as something to fear or avoid, but as a natural part of life, a process we need to embrace and live in harmony with. She shares that while many Westerners view aging as a battle, something to hide or defeat, the Japanese have a completely different perspective. According to her, aging is not something to fear but something to respect. In Japan, there is a philosophy called ikigai, a reason to live, and Ms. Kosato has found her reason for living in honoring each moment of life, not rushing, not hurrying, but living slowly and cherishing every small detail. She always reminds herself that each moment in life is important, and if we rush, we will miss the beauty of life. This is why she never lets herself get caught up in the rush of work or the stressful modern society. Instead, she finds peace in simple, gentle things. One of the important factors that help her live long and healthy is living with a philosophy that does not fear aging but respects the changes in the body. She does not count each year of her age, nor does she care about the signs of aging on her body. For her, aging is a natural process that everyone must go through. More importantly, it is how we embrace and face that change. She believes that living a meaningful life, not rushing, and always knowing how to love oneself will help us live long and healthy lives. When she talks about respecting the aging process, she also talks about slowing down, not chasing societal norms or expectations. She never feels pressured to achieve great success or prove anything to society. She believes that everyone has their own path, and living truthfully with oneself is the most important. She shares that in modern society, many people feel the need to do everything quickly and efficiently, but this makes them overlook the most important things in life: peace, connection, and self-respect. In fact, Ms. Kosato lives very simply, without big concerns or worries about the future. She cares for herself through simple daily habits, like walking every morning, drinking tea, cooking, and gardening. These habits not only help her maintain her health, but also help her keep a tranquil soul. She does not chase trends or look for quick beauty fixes. Instead, she finds beauty in simplicity and in each small action every day. One important part of her philosophy is slowness. She never hurries in her actions, whether walking, eating, gardening, or talking with friends. Each action is done mindfully and with appreciation. She believes that when we slow down, we will truly feel the beauty of life. From the simplest and most ordinary things, it is this slowness that helps her not only maintain her health but also preserve a peaceful and serene soul. Ms. Kosato also shares that in order to live long and healthy, we need to have a reason to wake up every morning, a purpose in life. She calls this ikigai, a reason to live. For her, that reason is the simple daily tasks, like caring for the garden, writing letters to her grandchildren, or participating in volunteer activities. These activities not only bring joy to her, but also make her feel useful to the community. The connection with others, with nature, and with herself are the factors that help her maintain her youth and health. Finally, Ms. Kosato teaches us that aging is not something to fear or run away from. It is a natural part of life, and if we live slowly, respect our bodies and minds, we can live long and healthy. Just like her philosophy not only helps her maintain a youthful appearance, but also helps her live fully and happily at any age. Ms. Kosato lives a simple life, close to nature, and her diet is an essential part of the secrets to maintaining her health and youth. To her, food is not just a source of energy, but also a means to maintain balance in both body and mind. Her diet is based on fundamental yet profound principles: fresh, seasonal, balanced, and most importantly, with gratitude for each meal. Every morning, she starts her day with a simple yet nutritious meal. A bowl of brown rice mixed with black barley and black rice is her source of carbohydrates. She believes that eating brown rice instead of white rice helps maintain digestive stability and provides the necessary fiber for the body. In addition, she eats a light miso soup with seaweed and tofu, which provides plant-based protein and nutrients from the sea. Particularly, grilled fish, usually sardines or mackerel, is an essential part of her meal. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which are good for heart health and help maintain brain clarity. Fresh, simple foods are the foundation of her health. Ms. Cosado is very particular about eating seasonally. Each season, she chooses foods that are available locally and provide the best benefits for the body at that time. Her diet changes with the seasons, from fresh vegetables in the summer to hot soups in the winter. Eating seasonally not only helps the body receive natural nutrients from the surrounding environment, but also helps her connect more deeply with nature and the rhythm of the earth. One special point in Ms. Cosado's diet is the focus on fermented foods. Fermented foods like miso, natto, fermented soybeans, and pickled vegetables are staple foods in her diet. She explains that fermented foods are not only good for gut health, but also help maintain a healthy immune system. She believes that a healthy digestive system is key to maintaining both physical and mental well-being. She always believes that a calm and well-functioning stomach helps her mind relax and stay clear. Thanks to this eating habit, she not only has beautiful skin but always feels light and full of energy. Another habit she follows is the principle of harahachibu eating, meaning eating until 80% full. This is a habit from Okinawa, a region known for its high longevity rate. She believes that eating in moderation, not overfilling oneself, helps the body digest easily and maintain a stable weight. In fact, scientific research has proven that eating moderately, not overeating, reduces the risk of heart disease, diabetes, and obesity-related conditions. Ms. Cosado also limits snacking and avoids processed foods. Foods high in sugar, fat, or fast food do not appear in her meals. She doesn't eat sweets, drink sugary drinks, or consume processed foods with preservatives. Instead, she enjoys light snacks like wagashi, traditional Japanese sweets made from rice and red beans, a mildly sweet treat that is not too sugary but very nutritious. In addition to eating healthy, Ms. Cosado places great importance on enjoying her meals slowly and mindfully. Each meal is a small ritual, an opportunity for her to center herself and appreciate life. Before each meal, she always pauses briefly to thank the food and the people who made it. She says that eating with gratitude helps the mind remain calm and free from haste or worry. These eating habits not only help her maintain physical health but also contribute to the peace of her mind. Ms. Cosado teaches us that longevity is not just about genetics or external factors, but about caring for ourselves completely. She proves that a simple, natural, and respectful diet can be the key to sustainable health and a long life. Even at 75 years old, Ms. Cosado's body remains supple and flexible like a young person's. This is not due to rigorous exercise methods or intensive fitness routines, but rather her approach to daily movement in a natural, mindful way. She does not view exercise as a separate activity, but as an integral part of her daily habits. For her, the body must always be maintained through gentle, continuous movements done with awareness. Every morning, she begins her day with a gentle walk. She does not rush, does not set a goal to walk fast or far, but simply enjoys each step, feeling the fresh air and the changes in nature around her. She walks for about 30 to 40 minutes every morning at a moderate pace, so that both her body and mind can relax and feel comfortable. Walking not only helps her maintain her figure but also reduces stress, improves blood circulation, and maintains good heart health. Throughout her walk, she also focuses on maintaining an upright posture, head held high, shoulders relaxed, walking gently and steadily. This not only helps her keep flexibility but also maintain a good posture without hunching or aching after long periods. In addition to walking, Ms. Cosado performs gentle stretching exercises twice a day. These exercises are not complicated or require special equipment, but simply basic movements that help her maintain flexibility, reduce the aches caused by aging, and improve blood circulation. She spends about 10 minutes in the morning and evening to stretch her body, focusing on her legs, back, and neck. These movements not only help her relax but also improve joint flexibility and blood circulation, enabling her to carry out daily activities without difficulty. It's noteworthy that Ms. Cosado doesn't see movement as a must-do or forced activity but as a natural part of life. She doesn't need to go to the gym or perform strenuous exercises. She lives a life with continuous, gentle movement. She avoids sitting for long periods or standing still for too long. Instead, she regularly moves around, works in the garden, cleans the house, or even sits and stands multiple times a day. Every small movement helps her maintain suppleness and avoid joint problems. Ms. Cosado also shares that maintaining a healthy body is not just about looking good, but more importantly, it's about living happily and independently for a long time. She always values taking care of her body through these natural habits because they not only help her maintain her health, but also keep her confidence in everyday activities. She doesn't worry about not being able to shop, work in the garden, or participate in conversations with friends because her body is always healthy and flexible. Additionally, Ms. Cosado pays great attention to keeping her mind peaceful because she understands that a calm mind leads to a healthy body. She never lets worries or stress affect her health. Every morning, she spends time meditating, breathing deeply, and relaxing her mind. This helps reduce stress, soothe the nervous system, and prepare for a new day full of energy. Ms. Cosado's life is a clear demonstration of a healthy life philosophy and awareness of the body. She doesn't need to do complicated exercises or high-intensity fitness methods. She simply lives naturally and connects with her body every day. Maintaining gentle, consistent movement has helped her live long and healthy while keeping her body youthful and full of life. Thanks to these simple habits and mindfulness of the body, she has maintained suppleness and flexibility through the years. Ms. Cosado not only maintains her health and spirit through a balanced diet and regular movement, but also pays special attention to taking care of her skin, an important factor in preserving her youthful appearance at 75. Despite not using expensive skincare products or complicated cosmetic treatments, she has chosen a very natural and simple skincare method, but extremely effective. This is an important part of her life philosophy, which is to care for the body and mind holistically, from the smallest details. Every morning and evening, Ms. Cosado follows a meticulous and scientific skincare routine. The first step is cleansing. She uses a gentle face wash with a low pH, usually a cleanser made from rice or green tea, natural ingredients familiar in Japanese culture. She always washes her face with warm water, never hot, as she believes hot water can strip the skin of its natural moisture, causing it to dry out and age faster. She never rubs or scrubs her face harshly, but gently massages it to cleanse without damaging the skin. After cleansing, she uses a homemade toner made from rice water or green tea. Instead of using cotton pads, Ms. Cosado applies the toner by gently patting it with her hands, which not only helps the nutrients absorb deeply into the skin, but also creates a relaxing feeling, soothing the skin. This method has been passed down through generations and helps balance the pH and keep the skin youthful and soft. She explains that this routine not only keeps the skin healthy but also creates a peaceful moment, helping her reconnect with herself every day. The next step in her skincare routine is moisturizing. She uses a natural oil like camellia oil or squalane, both of which deeply moisturize without clogging pores. She always warms the oil in her palms before gently pressing it onto her face to feel the relaxation and comfort. She believes that skincare is not just about keeping the skin beautiful, but is also a method of taking care of the mind, reducing stress, and providing calm for herself. She always applies the moisturizer while her skin is still slightly damp to keep moisture longer and ensure the skin stays soft throughout the day. In addition to the basic skincare steps, Ms. Cosado also places great importance on protecting her skin from environmental impacts, especially sunlight. She has used sunscreen since she was young, and this is a habit she has maintained throughout her life. She never goes outside without protecting her skin with a layer of gentle sunscreen. She explains that although sunlight is beneficial for the body because it provides vitamin D, it is also the main factor in skin aging, causing pigmentation and wrinkles. Therefore, protecting the skin from the harmful effects of UV rays is crucial to maintaining healthy, youthful skin. Furthermore, She is also very focused on keeping her skin clean and healthy through gentle exfoliation. However, she does not use chemical exfoliating products or rough scrubs. Instead, she uses a soft, wet cloth to gently wipe her face, removing dead skin cells without harming her skin. This is a very gentle method, suitable for older skin, helping it stay smooth and not dry or rough. In addition to the basic skincare steps, Ms. Cosato also focuses on maintaining calmness in life. She believes that the skin reflects the state of the mind. When the mind is at ease, the skin will also be radiant and healthy. Therefore, she spends time each day meditating or sitting quietly, centering herself for 10 to 15 minutes. She believes that skincare is not just about using external products, but also nurturing and taking care of the inner soul. For Ms. Cosato, skincare is not a complicated task, but a journey of connecting with herself, helping her feel fresh and energized from within. She doesn't view skincare as an obligation, but as part of loving and respecting her body. That is why, at 75, she still maintains soft, healthy skin and a sharp, youthful mind. Ms. Cosato's story is a vibrant example of living healthily and happily even in old age. She not only maintains her youthful appearance but also lives each day fully thanks to simple yet highly effective habits like eating healthy, caring for the body and soul, and slowing down to appreciate the beauty in the simple things. She teaches us that aging is not something to fear, but a natural process that needs to be embraced and respected. Ms. Cosato's story not only brings lessons about health, but also helps us reflect on our own lives, to find the reason to wake up every morning and live a fulfilling life without rushing. You can apply her habits to your own life to improve your health and spirit, regardless of age. If you feel inspired by Ms. Cosato's story, hit the subscribe and like buttons to not miss upcoming videos about interesting and helpful stories like this. We always share knowledge about health, lifestyle, and tips for living long and healthy. Please share this story with your friends and family so that we can all create a meaningful and happy life together. We look forward to your comments and shares below.